Welcome. I'm so happy to be here. I always love this event. This is one of my favorite events of the whole year. I want to thank Lisa Bianconi for inviting me and the whole Kurn Hattin community. Thank you so much. It's great. I love what you guys are doing. Yeah. Everybody ready? Everybody got their tunes ready? You guys all prepared? Is everybody all psyched to play in front of people? Feeling good? Feeling good? Hi. So, you know, jazz is something that is a form of communication, right? It's a way to express yourself. And I feel that it's been a really important part of my life because it's allowed me to write music that can express things that I couldn't say with words. And there's some things that are happening here that this is a celebration for tonight that I couldn't express with words, so I prefer to express it through music. And I'll tell you what that is in a little bit. That is that I want to honor the memory of a dear friend who was the head of this school, Tom Fauner. I want to know who here knew Tom Fauner? Tom Fauner, right? Tom Fauner was the head of this school and was one of the most amazing people I've ever met. And I got to know Tom because he was my landlord. I bet you didn't know that. Yeah, when I first moved to Brattleboro 18 years ago, he was my landlord. And, you know, I met this guy and he's like, everything about him is, you know, oh, it's not about the rent, it's like, how are your kids? Everything about him was, how are you? How are you feeling? And knowing him there, he's like, oh, you're a musician, you gotta play at Kurn Hattin. You know, everything about him was about inclusivity, about including everybody that he knew into his world and making them feel comfortable. And that is something that I have learned from Tom, you know? I think we all have people that are role models in life. Do you feel that way? That there are certain individuals in your life who you look at and you say, I want to be like that person. I want to emulate that person's goodwill. I want to be somebody of that character with that integrity. And that was Tom Fauner. And I think that those of you in this school who grew up knowing Tom, you are lucky to have somebody in your life who cares so much about you, and that I'm hoping that you emulate his behavior too. His behavior of looking out for everybody's best interest and trying to do good in the world. I was thinking that Tom is like an ambassador. You know what an ambassador is? An ambassador is a person who represents either a place or something that he or she believes in. And for me, Tom was an ambassador of goodwill, an ambassador of doing the right thing. So, that being said, I'd like to let music do the talking for how I feel about Tom, and I'm going to play a short song for you that I wrote that's called Wheel of Time. right, now I'm going to put on my party hat, and we are going to invite up the Kurn Hattin School Band. Come on up! Is under the direction of Lisa Bianconi, and we're going to do 3 tunes: Buena Suerte, Big Beat Boogie, and a little bit of Latin. This looks like a very big band. How many people are in this band? I'm guessing like 48. Wow. Is that awesome or what? 48 people in this band. Give it up for the Kurn Hattin Band under the direction of Lisa.
Well, I just want to say, on behalf of all of us here, we really appreciate Mr. Eugene Newman and his kind words. Let's give it up one more time, Mr. This is one of our 2 bands that we have performing this evening, and this group is a little bit younger than our other band, not in age, but ability. We have a lot of fun. We're going to play 3 selections for you. We had a chair issue. I think we've got under control. We are going to also let you know that this band is probably almost half the size of our entire school. So I do think Mr. Newman was correct. We're close to 50 in this group. And remember, for all of the high school students and the adults here, you started out one time on your instrument too. So we're looking forward to a great night. One of the best parts about having these great invitationals, that we have a choral one in March and we have this jazz one in April, is I have the opportunity to have so many wonderful friends come back to Kurn Hattin and help us out. I'd like to really give a big thank you to Bob over here. He's running our sound tonight, Bob Erickson. He's volunteering his time tonight. Huge. And we also have many alumni that come back because Milton Hershey School is on break this week. We have one in this group, Dominic. There he is. And we have a few others in the other group that I'm going to be bringing up. We also helping me out in this group is Mrs. Janet Wilson, who's one of our trustees on the keyboard bass. I want to thank Mrs. Wilson.
This is really important to just really make sure we all have the same music. Correct. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Another round of applause for the Kurn Hattin Band under the direction of Lisa Cantoni. Excellent job, you guys. I think it's a real statement that half of the school is in this band. What the percentage of the school is in the music program? 100%. That's what I like to hear. Guys, congratulations. That's what it's all about. Nick, come on. I'd like to welcome Nick Pelton and the Bellows Falls Jazz Band right here. He's been doing an awesome job here. He also plays saxophone in Keen Jazz Orchestra that's going to be coming up later. That's another good deed that he does. And look, ever since Nick has started this band, it has just been expanding like crazy. In the educator circuit, you know, people talk about Nick Pelton like, hey man, do you see how good his program has gotten? So I want to congratulate you, Nick, for doing a great job of stirring up all the students and interest and keeping them engaged. You do a wonderful job here. Congratulations. All right. they're going to get ready and perform three tunes for you.
this thing on? All right. So again, I want to thank Lisa Bianconi and all the folks here at Kurn Hattin for inviting us out this evening. It's always a pleasure to come here. It's something we look forward to each year. We are the Bellows Falls Union High School Jazz Ensemble. We're an after-school jazz club. We meet once or twice a week throughout the year and just make music for the fun of it. And we do a few concerts here and there throughout the year. So that was a Frank Foster tune. That was Shiny Stockings. And the next tune up here, we're gonna sort of shift gears from the big band era to a pop song. This is a Nora Jones tune, and we're gonna welcome to the stage the lovely and talented Elena Tansen. So I want to make just one quick note before we play our last number. This is a typo, and it's important because talk is cheap. It's actually C-H-E-E-P, as in cheap, cheap, like a bird sound. So in the words of the composer Chris Berg, of this piece is a set of pieces that he wrote. This is his attempt to funkify the modern chicken. So this is, without further ado, Chris Berg's Talk is Cheap, and I hope you enjoyed our music, and this is something to get you dancing in the aisles. Enjoy.
Fellows Falls High School Jazz Band in the direction of Nick Patton. Let's give it up. That was a great set, guys. There you go. You know, every time I hear a different band, come on up, Steve, right after they come up. Oh, okay, good enough. Okay. I just got some important information that I will relay to you in just a second. Every band has a certain characteristic sound, and I was listening to the Bellows Falls High School Band, and one of the things that I really like about this band is the way that they phrase so smoothly together. There's a sense of blend that they have that should be a model for other bands to think about how they can achieve that same kind of quality. They were really in tune, and they had a really great blend. So congratulations, good job. So I just heard a little bit of news that we're going to switch. Lisa Bianconi and the Kurn Hattin, I don't know the name of this band. What? The Select. The VSOP band. All right, we're gonna get the Select Jazz Band from right here, from Kurn Hattin to play. Come on down. Come on down. You know Kurn Hattin's in the house when you see those bright red shirts. Come on down. So let's see if we can identify a certain characteristic of this band that we did. We identified with the Bellows Falls Band. So the Bellows Falls Band has the characteristic of being really good phrasers, that they phrase really well together. And my friend Sherm was telling me, check out how that tuba smooths out the sound. I really liked having a tuba in a big band. That was a really nice addition. That was very cool. All right, so here we are. How about a big round of applause for the Kurn Hattin Select Jazz Band. Okay, they did not bump the VA band, the Vermont Academy Band, but the Vermont Academy Band will perform later on this evening. Don't worry about that.
I want to make sure you know that. They're awesome. I could honestly say that this doesn't happen, but I would be lying to you. It happens all the time. This is just part of our whole act. And she's always the last one, but she's very pretty good. You got 4 measures to get that right. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2.
to have such a dedicated and caring staff. There's so many wonderful people out in the audience that are all part of our staff or have been part of our staff in the past. On the stage, we also have amazing, dedicated staff that are up here. This is one of our house parents, Mr. Peter Danforth, on the tenor sax. Let's give it up. I am very, very fortunate to have such an amazing group in back of me. We also have 2 other alumni from Milton Hershey School that showed up at school today to visit, and the next thing we knew, we put them in the band. So let's welcome Chelsea and Brianna. They were playing one hit, that was the one hit. So they're out of here now, we're so happy that they were able to join us. Also, the rest of the staff I'm going to introduce. Over here in the white shirt is Mr. Chris Gotti, who comes in and volunteers numerous hours and saves us in many ways. Mr. Gotti. In the front row, he came in to volunteer vocally. We found out he could play a clarinet a few years back, so he got it back on again, and he's been great. Mr. Jimmy Malley. I could not be without my right arm, and she does everything, Miss Jennifer Leonard. And on our final selection, you're going to hear another one of our staff. We're very blessed to have Mr. John Reed will be helping us on drums, and he's going to bang the drums all day. Kurn Hattin is very unique in many ways, and one of the many ways that you could hear earlier from Mr. Newman is we've been given a gift to have Mr. Fauner in our lives. Mr. Fauner helped start the Jazz Invitational 8 years ago. He has always been a supporter of music education, and all of our children doing the best they can at all the times that they perform as well as live life. And tonight we are once again seeing the fruits of his labor, and all of our children are doing their absolute best. So thank you for all of you being here. I also want to let you know that Miss Lisa Block is over here from our development office taking pictures. They'll be up on Kurn Hattin Facebook. And we're very thankful for Mr. Adam Lansbury, another Kurn Hattin house parent, is videotaping tonight's performance. And it'll also go up on the Kurn Hattin Facebook. So thank you again. Thank you to all the amazing directors for being here, Steve and Nick. And we also have Rob from the Putney School. We're looking forward to hearing later the Keene Jazz Orchestra with Scott, and definitely Mr. Eugene Newman. So our next selection we'll be playing is In the Mood.
Keep your eye on the drummer.
They can't see me.
No, they don't. Oh, they'll see you. Ready? 1, 2.
All right, the Kurn Hattin Select Band. Gotta love it. Give it up. Give it up. Nice job. All right, I figured out what the characteristic of this band was. Anybody have any thoughts? What's the characteristic of this band? Nick's band was Suavecito. Great phrasing. This band is red. Any other thoughts? I was going to say enthusiasm. Yeah, they got a lot of enthusiasm. Complete, you know, because these guys, imagine having a school with 100% participation in the music program. That's something that the world should kind of look at and take as a model, because there are so many schools that are actually getting rid of their music programs. But just like Lisa had said, this is one of the things that Tom Fauner thought was so important in this school, that all the kids had a voice through their instrument. I am so proud of that. And I just love to hear that, and I love the enthusiasm and the commitment that everybody has to playing an instrument. It's great. So now we're gonna have to come up with a word to describe this next band, the Vermont Academy Band, under the direction of Steve Cady. And I remember last year that it was kind of like experimental might have been my word for them. And I like that, because whenever you get Steve Cady on a band, he likes to use his own arrangements and do things. So I'm always intrigued by what's going to happen next. And so let's keep our ears and our eyes open and decide, okay, what's the characteristic of this next band that we're going to hear? All right, the Vermont Academy Band under the direction of Steve Cady. Enjoy.
Hopefully one of our characteristics is write notes. Give these guys a second to set up. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. An appreciated shout out to the Kurn Hattin band for switching places with us. Waiting for a couple of these students to come back from a lacrosse game all the way over in Tilton, New Hampshire. We get a W today, guys?
I think so. It was halftime.
Oh, it's halftime, right? So they had to leave early. Yeah, these guys, as all of you students are, you guys are doing so many things besides music, but we thank you for your energies in music. It's great. So we're going to do another some big band standard here. This one is a personal favorite of mine. It's called the Jersey Bounce. One, two, three, hey! Thank you again, the Jersey Bounce. It'll be said over and over tonight, but thanks to Kurn Hattin and Lisa Bianconi and all of the musicians in the room and all the music educators. It's a really special event. We look forward to it every year. So thanks so much to the audience for supporting that as well. Give you guys a round of applause. I'd like to take a quick moment to introduce the band. George, this is Mackie. That's an old one. Okay, one more for you tonight. This is sort of a modern big band, a high school jazz band classic called Sun Cat. Hope you enjoy it. First time with the mic. All you all set there? I need to be able to see This drummer's never even sat at a kit before, so. Ready, here we go. All set, guys, go. Yeah. 2, 3, go.
All right, let's give it up for the big round of applause.
All right. Good job. Boy, that's a... all right, I got my word for these guys. Anybody doing any thinking? What word are you going to use, Bill, to describe these guys? Fearless. Fearless. I like it too. I was going to say great energy. Great energy and fun. You guys know how to have fun. Vermont Academy under the direction of Steve Cady. All right. And it looks like the puppy school is doing their job right now, getting things together. And It's funny because the guy who was playing both trombone and bass is now playing bass in this band. This is Thomas Durford. All right, nice. And this gentleman wins the award for the nicest coat of the evening, right? Excellent. Wow. What I would do for a smoking jacket like that. Hey, see you afterwards. Okay, so I wanted to say that I've been coming here, I think most of these years, if not all, the 8 years that this has been happening. And one of the people that's really helped out here at Kurn Hattin is a person who is retiring this year. So I want to give props out to Connie Sanderson. Are you out there, Connie? Well, that's a good reason. She's at her granddaughter's concert in Connecticut. But Connie is the executive director of the Kurn Hattin School, and she's retiring. And so I just wanted to thank her. How about a big round of applause for her absentia? Yay, Connie Sanderson. Right. So the next group here is from the Putney School, and they're under the direction of Rob Freeberg. And they have a pianist who is going to be performing at the Vermont Jazz Center on the 12th. That's this coming Sunday, and I'm hoping that you'll come and hear Franz Robert at the Vermont Jazz Center this Sunday at 3 o'clock. He's giving a concert of his own original music. The whole concert is going to be his own tunes that he has arranged with a 4-piece band, and it's a free concert at the Vermont Jazz Center in Brattleboro, so please go check it out. It's going to be wonderful. Franz Robert, 3 o'clock on Sunday the 12th. Check it out, check it out. Okay, how are we doing there, Mr. Rob Freeberg? Doing all right? 2 minutes, okay. Rob is the leader of the director of the Putney School Jazz Program, but he's also on the board of directors of the Vermont Jazz Center. So we have a lot to be grateful to him for. So thank you very much, Rob, for being such a big help in the jazz community in this area. I'd like to introduce to you now the Putney School Jazz Ensemble.
very much. We heard Franz Robert on the piano solo. Thomas Foreman, Thomas on the drum set. The Horace Silver tune, Gregory is here. Now we're going to feature Juno Lee, our vocalist, on My One and Only Love.
you appear in all your splendor. I wanna know in love. The shadows fall and spread their mystic charms in the hush of night, while you're in my arms. I feel your lips so warm and tender, my one and only love. The touch of your skin is like heaven, a heaven that I've never known. The blush on your cheeks whenever I speak tells me that you are my own. You fill my eager heart with such desire. Every kiss you give sets my soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender, my one and only love. A heaven that I've never known. The blush on your cheek whenever I speak tells me that you are my own. You fill my eager heart with such desire. Every kiss you give sets my soul on fire. I give myself in sweet surrender, my one and only
Juno Lee. So we're very happy to be here. I want to to thank Lisa Bianconi for putting on this festival and all the students here at Kurn Hattin. It's really wonderful to see so many young people taking up music, and hopefully you'll continue. And we're going to do one more number, and let me just introduce everybody in the group. On trumpet, we have Francesco Giannini from Syracuse, New York. On vocals from Seoul, Korea, Juno Lee. On the drums from Ipswich, Massachusetts is Thomas Foreman. From Walpole, New Hampshire, Thomas Durnford on the bass. And from Brattleboro, it's Franz Robert on the piano. We're going to finish with a tune that was made famous by Nat King Cole, and also by his daughter, Natalie, many years later. This is called Orange Colored Sky.
Minding my business when out of an orange-colored sky, a flash, a bell, oh alakazam, a wonderful you came by. I was lonely in June, drinking in sunshine, when out of that orange-colored view, a flash, a bell, alakazam, I got a look at you. One look and I am timbered. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling falling and the bottom fell. I went into a spin and I started to shine. I've been hit. This is it. I've been hit. I was walking alone, minding my business, when look at me hit me in the eye. A flash, a bam, alakazam, out of an orange colored sky. Yeah, da ba 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 ba, do do da da, do do da, yeah. Orange-colored sky, a flash, a bell, alakazam, wonderful you came by. I was humping too, drinking in sunshine, when out of an orange-colored view. Flash, a bell, alakazam, I gotta look at you. One look and I'll timber. Watch out for flying glass. Cause the ceiling falling and the bottom fell. I went into a spin and I started to shine. I've been hit. This is it. I've been hit. I was walking along, minding my business, when love came and hit me in the eye. A flash, a bam, alakazam, out of an orange-colored purple sky. Pretty vulgar sky. A flash, a bam, alakazam, and goodbye.
All right, what a great way to end the show. And the student portion of the show, I must say. Give it up for the Putney School Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Bob Freeberg. I want to remind everybody that the pianist of this group is really extraordinary, and keep an eye open for him. His name is Franz Robert, and he will be appearing at the Vermont Jazz Center, which is down at the Cotton Mill Hill building in Brattleboro, at a free concert this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock. I really want to get a lot of people there because it's his graduation recital, and he's really done a lot of work to prepare for it. It's going to be something to see. So I think we're going to get the Keene Jazz Orchestra up here, and prior to that, I just heard from my good friend Scott Mullett that I get a chance to play a tune with him. So I'm really delighted that I get a chance to play in the invitation. I was invited into the invitation to play. So we're just setting up here. So give us a minute, please. Take over. Okay. You can be the king. Okay. You love that. Okay. Oh, Rebecca Holtz is here. No joke. Wait, anyone with Scott?
So, I said to myself, who's the best musician in the room tonight among all these great musicians that we've heard? And it's my dear friend Eugene Newman. But nobody's heard him play tonight, right? Right? Okay. So we're gonna have just a quick tune with Eugene so that you get to hear what a great musician he is. He does a lot of great work at the Vermont Jazz Center and running the Vermont Jazz Center in summer camp. And he's just a fine person, great hairdo, great dresser, so we're going to play a Charlie Parker composition entitled Yardbird Suite, and then we'll be bringing the Keene Jazz Orchestra out.
I got no power.
You try vitamins?
Yes.
So at the heart of every large ensemble is a small group. And you'll see that, well, you've seen it all evening with the Key Jazz Orchestra. We're just an oversized, no jokes now, we're an oversized small band. And so we like to play what is truly small band music. This is Charlie Parker's Yardbird Suite. All right. 1, 2, Eugene Newell. Yeah. So at the heart of every combo is a big band. And we'll be joined by the Keene Jazz Orchestra coming up right away and getting our set started. These cats are actually better musicians than they are stagehands. So I think they did a fantastic job. This is the Keene Jazz Orchestra. We're going to start with Buddy Rich's arrangement of a Paul Porter composition, and it's Love for Sale. Morris on the alto saxophone, June Ida on the trumpet, Dr. Craig Silver on the tenor saxophone. We're going back to 1948 because I'm old enough to think that that's modern. We're going to play something from Dizzy Gillespie. It's a Latin piece of music entitled Manteca. Aaron, play out. One, two, three, four.
Thank you.
Trumpet, Dr. Craig Silver on the tenor saxophone, and our little drummer, Georgie Robinson on drums. Which is the vocal mic? That one? Okay. We're going to bring out a very special young lady who is a native of Walpole, and she's just one of the greatest singers I ever heard in my life. Her name is Rebecca Holtz, and a nice round of applause for Rebecca, please. Rebecca will be back in a few minutes to sing tomorrow. Rebecca Holtz. First of all, as a Keene Jazz Orchestra, we would like to thank Lisa for inviting us here tonight, and we'd like to thank her for the wonderful work that she does, and all the other directors as well. A round of applause from the Keene Jazz Orchestra. We will be doing our spring concert in summer, June 6th. Is that spring or is that summer? Officially. It's all perspective, isn't it? I mean, when there's love in the air, really. Dates like that. So we invite you to that. That'll be at Keene State College, if we're lucky, and on June 6th. And right now we're going to feature our saxophone section, and let's introduce them to you. Who are you? From your left to right, Dylan Chambers, Dick Pelton, Donna Morris, Dr. Craig Silver, and Dr. Sherm Fox. Is anyone sick? We have two doctors. Nice round of applause. This is music from the 1950s, written by a great saxophonist and arranger by the name of Benny Carter, and it's entitled A Doozy. Saxophone solo? Here's a chorus out front with it. One, two, 3, 4. very, very hit music written around 1959 or so. Also, I said I should mention that we have 2 high school students in our band tonight. Dylan Chambers, you all know him, you love him. He's from Bellows Falls Union High School. Man, you're not getting any love. Dylan Chambers! And trombone from Keene High School, a new member of the band, Zach Trombley, who's a freshman in high school. Let's meet the trombones while we're at it. From your left to right, Vicki Moore, Anna Johnson, Zach Trombley, and the great Rob Scrocky. While I'm so glib and verbose, our trumpets from left to right, June Ida, our long-term, fantastic lead trumpet player who's retiring from 63 years of teaching this year at Keene High School, Rick Anderson. Sammy Johnson, and Zach Gilbert. That's our second section. And we'll meet our fine pianist who played on the last number, Tom Martin from Keene High School. The heartbeat of the band on drums, George Robinson. Fantastic. Wonderful. How many years have you been here?
6 or 7.
6 years. You'll graduate sooner or later. And one of the founding members of a band and a true friend, one of the finest musicians I know, and he's going to be featured on this next tune, Steve Cady on the bass. This piece is a work in progress. We're rehearsing it for our spring concert, which is June 6th at Keene State College, if we dare. And it's entitled The Shortest Dissonance Between 2 Points, and it is a bass feature. And Steve wants to put what do you call that? Oh, you don't?
Short.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Where is that? Where is it? We're having rehearsal here.
It's right before the last note.
Okay, right before the last note. Watch and see. That's when the fireworks are really on a beat.
Bass solo. Should we leave now?
There's a strong belief in the world of politics that if you put a bass solo up in the Mideast, everything would be cool. The composition by Les Hooper entitled Something or Other Between Something. And we're going to do a piece, I think we performed this here a couple of years ago, in which case you say, backed by popular demand, is a piece by Gordon Goodwin, backed by popular demand, and it's entitled The Jazz Police. Police. The Jazz Police. And they are everywhere. Right now, we're going to bring back our cheerful little earful, Rebecca Holt, with Dean with Blues. This will be our last song for this evening. We thank you for being a wonderful audience. Thank you for sharing your music with us tonight and listening to our music. And hopefully we'll see you next year, if not sooner. We're going to feature our little high school tenor player on this one. Dylan Champion. Come on, give it up. Dylan Champion. You serious? Yeah, some repeat, right? So it's 24/5, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Put that on? Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Rebecca Holt, Dylan Chambers, give it up for him. Come on. Thank you very much. I hope to see you June 6th.